What is going on? We are back, baby. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Extras. Hope y'all had a great weekend. See, we got a couple people here. We got Nance in there first, of course. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're having a good day. Hope the weekend was smooth for you. Bex is sleeping still. He says, wires are tasty, though, munching all the blue wires. The blue wires have the most protein, so that's good. Yes, lonely in here tonight. Indeed, hopefully a couple more people will come in. Crooked Orchid's in there as well. What is going on, Crooked Orchids? Hope you had a great weekend. Oh, she says she just got the notification. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I did. I just posted the stream a few minutes ago, so no big deal. Nance says, wondering when we are gonna get work here at work. Oh, you don't have any work to do at work. Well, hey, you're there. You're getting paid, right? I mean, hey, man. You get paid hourly, right? I mean, you get paid the same whether you're busy or slow, right? Take advantage. Kick your feet up. Watch the extras. Get paid. I like it. Crooked Orchid says, hit that like button, Bacon Strips. That's right. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Where's the buttons? We have buttons? We have buttons.
Thanks for the 20 bands.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, yes. Got my high noon. We are set. Got the last one. I think it's grapefruit today, so. Cheers, y'all. Hope you're having a good one. KO says, oh my god, so boring. I hate having nothing to do. Tonight, I end up scrubbing walls. Yeah. Especially in a restaurant. That whole you got time to lean, you got time to clean thing. They're sticklers about that. I'm with you, though. That would make work go by really slowly. I definitely understand. Nance says, so far, I've wiped my machine down with Simple Green, sharpened some drill bits, and been watching the RMG replay. All right, cool. Make an hourly. But I'll surely take some overtime instead, he says. Okay, well, hopefully you get some overtime, my man. Cheers. Cheers to you, KO. Appreciate you. So this story has been, like, making the rounds. And I kind of avoided it because I thought it was like a marketing psyop, and it definitely is. So, we're gonna break this thing wide open. Thank you to to our new subscriber. Sorry I didn't have their comment pulled up right away. Miss Lacey. Appreciate that. She says she likes the beard. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. And you can subscribe too. If you're watching this on the replay, just hit that little button below the screen. But yeah. So we talked about Erewhon a little bit, and that is a fancy grocery store that is located in LA, and they have absurdly expensive things there, and the influencer types love to frequent that place. Well, the son of a billionaire New York couple has come up with a Tribeca flavored version of Erewhon, okay? And if you don't know what Erewhon is, it's a really expensive grocery store where you can buy a $22 strawberry. They have $19 water. It's just I don't know. It's expensive, fancy things. Whether they're actually better than other groceries is debatable. But Keho says, I love the smell of Simple Green. Yes, for sure. She says, we come for the content and stay for the beard. Thank you. That's great. I love that line. That's funny. Bobby Lee loves that place. Oh, he loves Erewhon. See, okay, so they have these smoothies, right? That are they're known for at Erewhon. They're named after celebrities like Hailey Bieber, and they're very expensive, like $20, $30, $40 smoothies. And so this is kind of a similar concept. That place, Erewhon, has like a hot bar where you can buy like pre-prepared foods. They have like all different kinds of groceries. This is more of a small place. It's kind of like a little deli where they do have some prepared foods and some packaged foods and then some like produce and stuff. Black Magic in the chat. What is going on, Black Magic? Happy Monday to you. He says, happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you did as well, sir. And your wife. Thank you to her for joining us on Friday as well. That was nice. But yeah, so this place, I like when you see the guy who opened it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it definitely that looks like the guy who would open one of these places. Okay, his father was his father is the CEO of a healthcare company called Quality King. And I don't know what they do, but he's a billionaire, okay? So they take all of our money or something. Meech in the chat, happy Monday, fam. She says, happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend. Getting ready for that vacay. I bet you're excited. So this guy, his dad is the CEO of a health insurance company. Or not an insurance company. It's some sort of healthcare industry, something. I don't know what Quality King does, but I'm sure he's worked very hard for every dollar he's made, and just gets a real good hourly, and worked his way up from the bottom to get where he is. I actually have no idea. I don't know about the dad, but his son, he got a small loan. And he decided to open a grocery store called Meadow Lane. And it is, I will tell him, he is a master at TikTok marketing. Because this man he really knows how to manufacture the hype. And if he can keep this hype going to where the restaurant or the grocery store just becomes a grocery store rather than like a tourist attraction / influencer backdrop, he could actually make money as long as, as long as he continues to deliver and innovate. But I do have some criticisms of the way he started his business. Meech says the cold $20 chicken nuggies. You know what? We will start there. This is Sammy, okay? I think that's his name, Sammy. Sammy News Store, okay? He's a real down-to-earth guy. Last time I saw someone waiting an hour to get into a grocery store, it was Trader Joe's during COVID, right? Yeah, the lines for this place are absolutely insane. So, let's check out just a little intro about Meadow Lane from CNN real quick.
Does New York City need another luxury grocery store?
Another luxury grocery store is a reference, I believe, to a place called Dean and DeLuca, and that place recently closed. and that was part of Sammy's inspiration for opening this establishment. KO says, oh goodness, this is the internet. Also, I'm a very personable person. I would talk to her on or off, like to tell her she's got a friend here to chat with. Absolutely. That is fantastic. See? Anyone can chat. We are all friends here, and no one will be mean. And if they are, I will ban them. But yeah, it's pretty much just like people who know each other. Like, it's very rare that like people outside our friend group actually find the channel now, which is nice. It's actually better for me. Meech says, only because TJ's was only letting in like 12 people at a time. You know what though? You could make the argument that that is a better shopping experience. You know, like just a couple people in the grocery store, you can like walk around, take your time. You got a lot of space. People aren't crowding you. Actually sounds nice. Let's go back to that. No, I'm kidding. Black Magic says, oh, that's sweet, KO. Yes, absolutely. KO's a very nice person. Very welcoming chat here on the extras. But okay, so sorry, Bacon Strips. I will let CNN continue here.
It's really nice in there. I mean, the food is super expensive, so we haven't tried it, but we'll see.
Meadow Lane, the newest luxury grocery store in New York City's Tribeca, offers your everyday grocery items, prepared foods to more bougie options, including $750 caviar and $75 matcha powder.
I don't think anywhere needs a luxury grocery store.
Here's our man, Sammy. That's the CEO and founder of Meadow Lane. And like I said, exactly the guy that you would expect to run a place like this. And also, tell me if you get this, but I'm sensing like a disdain in Sammy's voice for most people actually in a lot of his videos, and it just comes off really condescending. Like, I wanted to be on his team because I kind of liked the idea at first, but I don't know. People are on the fence about how to feel about his attitude. Meech says, at least Dean and DeLuca is legit gourmet. This seems to be a flop, although I don't know anyone of my age group that has actually shopped there. It only seems to be the TikTok generation. You know, in his defense, they've only been open since sometime in November, so like a month and a half. But the big mistake that he made was the kind of like tech bro startup mindset, like move fast and break things and make everything like really public so that you know, you have thousands and thousands of people giving you feedback like in real time. But that's not a really good way to start a business. You kind of want to have like your systems in place, your employees trained, your marketing focus set, and your demographic focus set, and you kind of want to know those things ahead of time in order to execute them well. But what he did was he kind of just like dribbled out info and was like building it in real time in front of his fans, which is admirable to try to do. And all of his fans really thought it was cool to watch the whole thing come together. But also, every time you make a mistake, you have everybody right in your face screaming about it. Versus like if you had just, you know, done this growth part and figuring stuff out with like a small test group, you might not have had these issues quite as much. Becky in the chat, hello folks. She says, hello Becky. I hope you had a great weekend. Congratulations on the great bowling scores. Love to see that. Meech says, Sammy looks like he couldn't care less. Yes. KO says, matcha from the finest. Now, KO, maybe you can tell me about matcha. is $75 a lot for some matcha? Because I thought that it was very, I thought that was an expensive item, right? Isn't it normally like $50? I don't know. I bet he would. I bet he would have made honey also. Yeah, yeah. I think they actually do sell some sort of. I don't know. Well, he goes through what they
but do they
sell
want
here.
it? And based on the lines on a Tuesday after.
I want you to hear his quote.
Dollar matcha powder.
I don't think Anywhere needs a luxury grocery store, but do they want it? And based on the lines on a Tuesday afternoon, it would suggest to me that there is a desire and a demand for it, but not necessarily a necessity.
The store's fame is fueled by social
Okay.
media and has gotten mixed reviews.
I mean, good on him for trying to be humble there, but it doesn't come off that way.
There are a few complaints, from rodent sightings during construction to turkey chili missing food allergy labels.
And I look inside, that's totally cheese.
That's totally cheese. This video went everywhere. The totally cheese girl was all over the place. So if you have some sort of allergy where the smell of cheese gives you an allergic reaction, you know, that could be a problem. Mislabeled food products are a huge problem. Not having a common allergy like dairy marked on your pre-prepared products, huge problem. Huge problem. But I don't, now, not to even like take a side in this particular argument at all, but I did do some research about that, and I found out that the allergic reaction to food is caused by proteins, okay? And the only way for an airborne allergic reaction to happen with relation to cheese or dairy would be for those proteins to become airborne and for the person to have those proteins come in contact with their mouth or their nose. Okay? So, I'm not sure how she had such a strong allergic reaction. Maybe she has maybe we're not getting the whole story here, because smells are caused by VOCs, which are volatile organic compounds, okay? And the allergic reaction is caused by proteins. So I'm not exactly sure how this happened here, and it is very, it's not common to have an airborne cheese allergy, but it's possible. So if you have it, watch out. And if you have allergies, apparently just don't eat there, because there might be stuff in the food that you're eating that you aren't aware of. Meech says, did she say she had a reaction? I thought she just complained, and then Sammy gave her a gift card. He did, yeah, he did make it right and fix things. And this is just an example of something like a simple mistake that can happen when you're opening a business that is also like a grave error in terms of, you know, food management. So I definitely understand the seriousness of this, but also this was a very, very niche example. Like from what I found, most people are not going to have a reaction from smelling cheese, but that does open the floodgates of like, okay, are there nuts in things that we don't know about? Is there dairy and other things in the store that we don't know about? So all of those things are definitely concerning, for sure. Meech's Erewhon would never. Yeah, no way. Yeah, yeah, KO says, I can't have cheese. Totally cheese. It is totally cheese. That is the most cheese I've ever seen. And it seems like some was eaten out of it. She did not eat it. Okay, so she's fine. But yeah, so that was bad publicity for him.
And they didn't label it.
There's been a couple, mistakes on our part that
Sure.
we took accountability for and corrected very fast.
Now, he had to take accountability for them because they were all very public. That's the thing, is like, it's not like he can deny it when there's millions of people on TikTok watching these videos. And that is the risk you take when you're doing this, when you're doing everything on social media.
Comments question the timing of the store opening amid a food insecurity crisis across the country.
So I think just because of the build out of the space and maybe how I market it as gourmet gave people a misunderstanding. It doesn't mean that there's not expensive items you can purchase here, but the majority of it is right in line, if not under, other markets.
And then
So we can look at that. I believe that there are some things that he has that are available at other retailers for cheaper, but I
got my matcha, I got a cinnamon swirl muffin, the nuggets, the tenders, and then the Chinese chicken chop. It's like gourmet, so I'm not expecting it to be cheap.
Despite all the
Gourmet,
controversies,
guys.
New Yorkers are still hyped to shop there, many waiting in long lines just to get a glimpse of the space.
I heard about it, so I thought it would be interesting to try, but I'm not quite sure if it equates to how much it was.
Does New
See, that was an honest answer right there. Meech says the majority of the U.S. we can't afford groceries. Yes, we're in an affordability crisis. New York City just elected Mamdani, who ran on the affordability crisis and the problems that they're having with food access in New York. And he just says, you know what? I need to sell $20 berries to these people, and that is how we fix it. Yeah. Meech says, Sammy, we need another luxury grocery store. Yes, it will fix everything. KO says, also when your target demographic of influencers and TikTokers. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll go through that in a second too. I'm very, very suspicious of some of the videos
New York
that
City
came
need
out.
another luxury grocery store?
It was really nice in there. I mean, the food is super expensive, so
Okay, restarted, sorry. Okay, now it's time to influence, okay? My theory here is that, Sammy he's on TikTok, his account is called... Let me just pull it up. His account is called Brokeback Contessa. And he did a lot of marketing on TikTok because the he did a lot of marketing really because he needed it. He needed the hype around, like, a comment got blocked. Hold on, let me look. Oh, the lisp in his voice, though? No, it didn't get blocked. I just missed it. He is serious, guys. He's serious. Where is Queenie when we need her? I know, right? TikTokers, here's $30 for 5 raspberries. Yeah, exactly. They love paying a lot of money for something because that's impressive to them. So, he was like calling all influencers. He definitely had friends in the TikTok scene from all of the TikTok stuff that he had done. So he called all the influencers and they understood the assignment. So here we go. I don't understand this. Who came from Skims grocery store? Something so dystopian about existing in the same timeline as cuts to food stamps? Yes. This is why we have influencer fatigue. I came here from Lazy. If you watch him on YouTube, love that guy. He's really funny. Layze, if you don't know him. This is weird and dystopian. What in the Hunger Games dystopian civilization? It's so soulless. Girl, nothing is that important. These are just the comments, okay? I'm just reading the comments on this one video. People are not falling for it. Hummingbird Kisses in the chat. Hello, hello. Happy Monday to you. Thank you for being here. She says, Black Magic, I'm so shy. That is okay. You can talk whenever you want. No reason to be shy here. There's only like 3 of us. Yes, KO, I'm with you. I don't get or like this, okay? Now, see, here's another influencer. She went to the next level, okay? She added the piano music. We got a little coffee house vibe.
I finally got in to New York's newest gourmet grocery.
She did
Apparently
the
the most
ASMR
expensive grocery
voiceover.
store in New York. Let me tell you, as someone who loves Erewhon, nothing can shock me price-wise. Meadow Lane is not even trying to be Erewhon. It's just the most beautiful gourmet grocery store I have ever seen. So let me
Now, the way she keeps reusing shots here makes it look like this is a pretty small place. It looks like it's just one long skinny room. And that's pretty much it. And the registers are by the door, but all of their camera angles are very creative not to show the whole space, so you can't tell how small it is.
tell you a few things that people are missing on their videos. The store is actually huge. Why are people making it look like it's so small? And what's really nice...
It's like 15 feet wide. I mean, I don't know if it's so huge. But she is right about all the videos making it look small because everyone is taking these like really short pans with the camera on very focused on the shelf. She's wearing that Victoria Beckham jacket that I want though. Oh, the first girl, yeah. The oversized leather, yeah. She was very stylish in her jacket. That is such a New York influencer.
The lighting
girl,
process is
for
that
sure.
they don't let it get overcramped, so you can actually really enjoy and browse. Big up Driscoll's Berries. Why am I saying
That's another thing. They don't just let everybody in. They keep a line. And part of that is because the building is small. The fire code probably only allows them to have a certain amount of people in there. But also, it's hard to have a good experience in a place when it's super crowded. And when people are taking photos and video, he wants it to be nice and open and not, like, crowded in there. Which I totally understand. And I think that will be a good thing in the long run. It's just tough in the beginning when everyone wants to go and it's just really long lines, especially at lunchtime. Hummingbird Kisses says, I'm not really shy usually. Well, good. That's okay. You feel free to chat whenever you want. I love hearing new opinions. Nan says, have to think what the rent is for NYC. Probably $30K a month rent for it. Yeah, I'm not sure what the rent is like in Tribeca. It can't be cheap. Aw, that's great. See, y'all are, what a great couple. Black Magic says, she's not shy at all. One of the things I've always loved about her. You always know where you stand, and she shares how she feels. See? What a great relationship you guys have. That's awesome. Love it. Love to see it. Nance says, and crowds draw attention, so people are like, oh, popular, I need to go. Yeah, absolutely. Meech says, try 300,000. Yes, absolutely. Falcor says, Drew just said he's tired of us. No, not at all. Not at all. I like having new people. It's cool when someone new joins. When there's like 1,000 of them at once, though, that's stressful. So, you know, just one at a time is nice. I can like individually talk to people and we don't get like 4,000 comments from children. It's great. Uh, no, definitely not tired of y'all. And thank you for being here, Falcor, by the way. I didn't see you in the chat earlier, so hope you had a great weekend as well. We are talking about this hoity-toity grocery store they just opened in Tribeca. And yeah, okay, so the piano music continues.
So much hate for them. I actually love them. In the UK, they're like the best berries you can get unless you go for a local place. Yes, they're expensive, but you can also just get your berries from somewhere else if you want. They have...
Now, that's interesting. She's defending the store on the berries because they were found to have... They're selling Driscoll's blackberries, and you can get them at the store for like $4 cheaper than what they're charging for them, apparently. But newsflash, all the produce comes from the same place. So I don't know what we're even talking about there. It's either organic or it's not, and there's like it's only so many manufacturers of blueberries. So I don't know if you could really have hate for them there, but it just makes it seem like it's not a genuine video because she's being so defensive for no reason.
This frozen section that I'm not seeing anyone talk about, why is this so aesthetic? I'm literally obsessed with the fact that they have chocolate covered raspberries. And tell me why this ice cream just looks so
They have
good.
5 kinds
Everyone
of ice
is
cream.
obsessed
I don't know.
with the chicken salad
I don't know why
and
you'd
crab
be
salad.
obsessed
I don't
with
know if it's an
that.
American thing, but I just wouldn't eat this personally. They're a lot smaller in person, but apparently the quality is really, really good. I just
Crab salad for you, people who like mayonnaise and
personally
crab
wouldn't eat
meat.
a chicken salad or a crab salad because crab is not my favorite. When this hero
Sure.
came out with fresh chicken tenders, the girlies were running. No one is talking.
I can't. Icon energy for chicken nuggets? I can't. I can't. Nance says everyone hates me, nothing you. Hey, no we don't. Nance says she's probably being paid to make this. You know, I didn't want to come right out and say it, but that is the thing that I'm trying to get at here. These all really seem like these were paid for. Every review has a big question mark on it. Influencers cannot be trusted. That's what I'm saying. And they're just too positive. Like I don't know, man. It's just weird. They all order the same things. They all refute the same facts. Try the same foods. He has a lot of different things in this store, but everyone's trying the chicken nuggets. Everyone's talking about the chicken salad and the crab salad. Here is, oh wait, I didn't even let her
About
finish.
how well stocked this place is with genuinely great brands. You could buy the nicest Christmas hamper here. And I'm sorry, I spent way more on masa chips in other gourmet grocery stores in
That granola's $15. That bag of chips was $14.
New York. I had to buy this chocolate cherry granola. Spoiler alert, it's the best granola
More $15
I've
granola.
ever eaten in my whole entire
Okay.
life. Haven't seen a single person talk about it, and I've watched every Meadow Lane
$12 mayonnaise.
video. They have La Cabra coffee. It's very clear that everything here has been curated and all of the brands are genuinely good. Like, I really want this peanut butter and I want these cacio e pepe crackers. I also was like, yep, can't resist picking up one of these. Like, what even is this? Obviously, the famous caviar section, which...
Yeah, I mean, caviar's not going to be cheap, obviously. I get who they're trying to market to here, but it just seems out of touch a little bit. And these reviews are it's more of a commercial than anything else. KO says facts, she got a $500 credit. Oh, for sure. These people that are going in here and dropping $300-$400, they're getting paid to go there, make a little video, make a haul video, whatever, hashtag Meadow Lane. especially when it's literally another influencer that starts a business. Yes, yes. And I have some further evidence that he was bothering fellow influencers for videos about his place, which I think is really tacky, but it's an idea. It's a marketing tactic. Meech says, I do love a good crab salad, though. Crab salad can be good. I don't know if I would trust... I don't know if I would trust... I don't know, man. It just... In a grocery store, like pre-prepared in a grocery store, I would not think to try that. Unless I'm like at Whole Foods or something. I don't know. Nugs rule, waiting for the Nugget Man. Yes, I'm waiting for Nugget Man too. We needed Nugget Man in here to weigh in on this next part because they got a lot of flack for their chicken nuggets. Black Magic says, this goes back to what Drew said about the restaurant and exercise influencers. How can someone being paid give an impartial review? It makes it tough to buy into. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that consumers at large, like I think most people are starting to get to that point. And, you know, I get that it's mostly a Gen Z game on TikTok, but even they are starting to see through all of this stuff. Nan says, McNuggets are better than all other nuggies. I don't care what they're made of. Meech says, like most things, most influencers start wanting to give honest reviews, but when you start to rely on those reviews as part of your income, it starts to lean unethical. Yeah, exactly. Because if you have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, a company will give you $15,000, $20,000 to make a video about their product. Easily. Like, the money out there is insane, you know? Like we were talking about with that Gluck's Gym. Like, he was going to make $500 per commission sale on every single one of those things that he sold if he would have just lied and said he liked it. Like, it's crazy. And not to say that no one out here has principles, but how many people have principles when you're handing them $20,000? It really depends what kind of person you are at that point and how much money you already have. Black Magic says, I think you're dead on, Meech. Yeah, absolutely. I hope we can get away from it because it's really, the content makes no sense to me. It's like when we were talking about the makeup influencers. These people have an account where literally every single day they're making an identical video where they just pop up and they're like, okay guys, today I got this stuff from such and such and I rub it all over my face and I look like this. And then tomorrow they'll have a different skincare product or lotion or makeup product or whatever, and they're using their appearance to advertise the product, but there's no way that you're using that product to look how you look when you advertise so many products, you know? So it just starts to become really disingenuous after a while. This one, she cranked it up with the fingernails, y'all. We got to get the fingernails engaged.
I'm so used to this. This
raw chicken
is so good.
Boyfriend was like, I need to be in the video, babe. Oh, okay, that was a short one. She checked all the boxes, though. She got the shock face. She got the food in the shot. She's got good lighting. She got the boyfriend. They got the dip. They got the bite. That's all you need. She checked the blanks. I don't know. It's really hard to tell what's an influencer and what's a review. It's really hard to tell because nobody puts hashtag ad even when it's an ad anymore. Nance says stuffing your face, that's hazardous.
We're considered a hazardous building.
You know what's hazardous building is when they're serving partially cooked chicken nuggets. Okay, and that's what we're gonna get into next. KO says, I don't want to get ready with Drew video. Yeah, no, you do not want that. Get ready with me while I go and sand drywall. No one needs to see that. Okay, now, is this a reviewer or an influencer? It's hard to tell.
If you don't want to shop here, you don't have to shop
There's
here.
Sammy.
I think people have this misconception.
If you don't want to shop here, you don't have to shop here. Like, again, like, he's I get what he's trying to sound like, but it comes off, I don't know, comes off a little pretentious to me.
If you don't want to shop here, you don't have to shop here. I think people have this misconception that there's a sense of elitism here.
Today, we're at the most controversial.
I don't know if that's a
grocery store in the
misconception.
world, Meadow
There have been a lot of TikTok videos about people finding raw chicken nuggets. There's a bouncer out front of the grocery store.
Flag Magic says, once the influencers start getting paid in bandos, it's all over, folks. Seriously, I didn't even... I said it earlier and it didn't even click for me.
Thanks for the 20 bandos.
Yeah, dude, 20 bandos to make a video about a product and lie about liking it. I don't know. I feel like I don't trust most influencers to not take that money.
Ooh, there's a
They
mirror.
have a bouncer at the... Okay.
By the way,
All
in
right.
case you want to check yourself out, me shopping. We got our basket. Let's head to the prepared food section.
Okay, Gen Z, lavalier mics have a clip on the back so you can clip it right onto your clothing. You don't have to hold it, I promise you. I promise.
No. Oh no. He's putting down sold out Post-its. Let's go
Oh,
over.
no.
No
Sold
chicken
out.
nuggets. And it's only
3 o'clock, they've sold out of chicken nuggets, y'all.
All we have left are the salads.
Oh, KO says, I meant I do. Oh, you do want to get ready with me.
It's got
I'll
a
do
lemon.
the GRWMOOTD
I guess. I'm so glad
hashtag
they have
FYP.
Look at the backlit veggies.
If you want some strawberries, that will be $14.
I feel like I really need to stock up.
$14 for 2 how many strawberries do we get for $14? They didn't even show
my
them.
caviar. It's only half my rent.
I feel like I'm in Khloe Kardashian's snack closet.
Yeah. It definitely is like modern aesthetic vibes in there. I like the backlit shelving where they took the LED rope lighting and put it like along the backs of the shelving to shine down on stuff. I've actually installed that on shelving before. It looks really cool and it makes the food look more appealing. KO says, also baskets that don't actually hold anything. Oh, Diana in the chat. What's going on, D? She says, they should get paid in hot dogs. Influencers, yes, they should get paid in hot dogs. I agree. No more bandos for the
This is
influencers.
the merch area of the grocery store because you know every great grocery store needs merch. $85. Watermelon.
No price.
Did she say $85 for a t-shirt that says Meadow Lane? Hold on.
Area of the grocery store because you know every great grocery store needs merch. $85. Watermelon.
No price for that.
No price for that. Mystery price.
$85 t-shirt, y'all.
I think
What?
that school is out because I'm
Oh
starting to
my
see some high
goodness.
schoolers coming
I
in. That's my
cannot.
cue to leave.
What?
I did find it a little underwhelming.
There was something very Black Mirror about the space. You weren't
Sure,
sure exactly
yeah.
where to stand, but you always felt like the store was calling you poor.
Goodbye, Meadow Lane.
If you don't want to shop here,
She says you weren't sure where to stand, but you felt like the store is calling you poor. Now, that supports my theory that this is like a long, skinny, kind of like a small space, and that's why everyone is filming it like this. There's not a single 360 video. There's not a shot from front to back of the building. All the shots are side to side, and he had to have specified that in his reviews because he's sending emails to people and telling them, hey, come and do a video, and probably offering them money, I assume. Veggie dogs, sign me up, KO says. That's crazy. Yes, it is crazy, Falcor. I guess people just enjoy overpaying for things as a fetish. I don't know. I don't get it. I can definitely get down with some veggie dogs, says Black Magic. Yeah, I have not had a veggie dog. I will have to try that. Are they made of chickpeas? Probably would be good. Is Mrs. Black Magic also a vegieholic? Yes, man, that would be tough if she eats meat. Oh man, I don't know. She like cooking up a steak while you're making veggie burgers. Oh, she says, guess who's getting veggie dogs? Oh, okay. All right, good. I was gonna say, if you had the dueling meal choices, that would be tough. But $85 for a t-shirt to advertise the business. You would think you want to put those things out for just a little bit more than what you paid to get them because it's free advertising for your business. Nah, he's like 85 bucks. I paid 25, 20 a shirt. I'm going to sell them for 85. It's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And cheese, Black Magic says. Okay. When you're... Oh, D says, when you're in high school, you think it's cool to have the most expensive brand name stuff. As an adult, I like to brag about how cheap I can get something. Isn't that funny? I love that. I'm all about deals. I'm all about telling people about deals I got and hearing about deals that they got. I love that. I'm all about it. I'm right there with you. I'm always looking for the best deal. I don't want to pay full price for anything. Not a vegan KO, but I eat his vegan stuff. Well, that's great. That's awesome. You guys are compatible in that way. Oh, he says she's amazing at cooking vegan. Well, that's great. That's good. Okay. Okay. Here is Amanda Sabrea, and she does a really concise breakdown of kind of the stumbles at the beginning of the Meadow Lane
This is why you can't just let anyone give you advice. Everyone told founders build in public, create transparency, document the journey.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier.
And Tribeca followed that advice perfectly. Week 1 brought lines around the block and it was a viral disaster. I do not ever advise big business launches anymore. And Meadow Lane, they got great advice for the wrong stage. Here are the 3 things that can go wrong with a big business launch. Number 1, you build attention before you build your infrastructure.
Look at that outfit. Like, oh my god, brother. Like, if you're trying, his whole thing is like, we do have expensive things, but not everything in here is expensive. Some things are cheaper than other places. But then you dress like you own a 400-foot yacht. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's not supposed to be relatable.
The founder, Sammy Newsfeld,
Maybe I'm
spent
just
14 months building an audience
rich
of
enough to get it.
140,000 before the doors even opened. But when they did, they couldn't deliver. Raw chicken, mislabeled allergens, early closures.
Yes.
And when you build that much hype, opening day isn't practice. It's more so like the Super Bowl. The takeaway here for you is you want to judge how you launch by matching operational readiness with your audience size. If you cannot deliver excellence from day one, don't create day one expectations. Number 2, you lose the right to iterate privately. Most businesses get to break things quietly while they figure it out, and you need that intimacy. Meadow Lane had every operational mistake become TikTok content. They couldn't test, adjust, or learn without 10,000 people judging every move. The takeaway here for you is privacy during the learning phase is a blessing.
And you're about to see where that all goes sideways. That's Amanda Sabrea, if you want to check out her page. But there's a TikToker called Sabrina Carey, and she went viral when she went and got some of these chicken nuggets. And let's just say they don't look
Does that
right.
look like cooked chicken to you? Wait, not to be a hater, but I've been thinking about these all day. So I went to Meadow Lane this morning, and I think my chicken nuggets were raw, and I thought I was just like confusing myself, and then I posted something on my story, and people were like, oh, mine were raw too. Cut another one open. This was the one I like. Literally, the only thing I've eaten was this one, and I bit into it, and this is what it looked like. And I was like, that looks a little bit raw to me. I don't know, like, these are cold right now.
I don't know. I don't think you have to be a culinary expert when you're looking at this. You can pretty clearly see on the outside where it's cooked because it's lighter, and the inside is still pretty pink and stringy. And the way that this happens in a restaurant generally is when you're frying things, you pull them from the freezer into a refrigerator holding area to prepare them for frying. And then when they go in, they have thawed slightly. And what can happen if you don't do that, and also if you aren't trained to identify when chicken is done cooking when you're deep frying something, you have a very, very cold center of the nugget while the outside has begun to thaw but hasn't thawed at all. Really, the oil just rapid thaws it. And yeah, so that's exactly how that happened, is they weren't in the fryer for long enough and they weren't pulled from the freezer at the right time. But that can happen. And I mean, on the one hand, chicken is pretty easy to execute if you have experienced staff, but it is kind of their first, you know, it's their first week. So it's, or first month, I guess. So it's kind of to be expected that they're going to have issues, but this was a tough one because this video just went everywhere. I'm missing some chat here. Oh, okay. I got you. Y'all are just catching up. KO says, we just got done eating some stuffed shells I made yesterday. I feel sleepy. Stuffed shells sound amazing. D says, I'm gonna throw up. That's nasty. Yeah, it looks, it's a little pink, this nugget. It is a pink nugget. And she shows another one.
If it's just like, if they're just like juicy chicken nuggets, but I'm
yeah,
like,
stuffed shells sounds great.
This looks pink. Most definitely looks like pink to me. So I don't know if I should like cook them more, or this one. This is the one that I ate earlier, which I feel like is probably like does that?
Yeah, that's true, KO. They are gourmet. So maybe in the gourmet setting you want like a medium rare nugget. Personally, I like my chicken well. You know, above 165 in the center, if we're gonna get specific. KO says, are they serving frozen nugs? They are cooking frozen nugs, and I think that's exactly how that happened. And what Amanda Sabrea was alluding to, it is very evident there, because what I'm imagining happened from my years in restaurants is that they just got busier than they thought they would be. They didn't have enough product thawed and pulled from the fridge in time, and they rushed it. They threw frozen nuggets into the fryer, and they didn't want to, you should have left them in there for a little bit longer to get those centers to cook all the way. But the problem is, by the time you do that, the outside is burnt, and that's probably what happened. notes. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. It appears that she does. I don't know if I can read that out loud. YouTube might not like that. They let it through though. Black Magic says, I feel bad for whoever bit into that. You know, the nugget that she bit into wasn't nearly as bad as this one was.
Look like cooked chicken to you.
There's
no hate going on here. I literally got so much stuff and I loved it. I have my...
And the way she touched her hair after
haul coming soon.
Girl,
but I
please.
just, like, don't know if I should keep these or not. I know that this is, like, the most high in demand.
Yeah, I know that probably cost you, like, $50. Maybe throw it in your oven for 20 minutes or something. KO says, also, I bet these are solar-powered air fryers, not deep fryer. Oh, okay, like they're cooking them in an air fryer instead of a deep fryer. You know, I don't know if it would even cook that well if it was an air fryer. Like a turbo chef or something. Yeah, I don't know, man. It could be. It could be they're baking them like in a turbo chef. That's a good point. So maybe they weren't deep frying them. Now, in my opinion, if you are experienced on a deep fryer and you know how to tell if chicken is done, you can make any chicken. Any kind of chicken, the rules are the same. It's very easy. Black Magic, there's no hate going on here. Really? There should be. Yeah, exactly. Like, she still was like, no, I love this place. Sammy, don't kill me. But, you know, cook the nugget, maybe. Just, so, I guess he smoothed things over with her, gave her, you know, whatever, $10,000 to make a new video about it. Yeah, then after so much nagging, Queen Bethany finally made a review of his chicken salad. Now, if you don't know, Bethany Frankel's very, very famous for her chicken salad reviews. She's very thorough and technical about her chicken salad. So I guess Sammy knows someone, like a mutual friend of hers, and he kept begging her to do a review. So here is the forced review from Bethany about the chicken salad.
This is a very important chicken salad announcement. This guy has a brand called Meadow Lane. He's opening some gourmet shop. He's been on my ass about trying it. He has two flavors, leek horseradish and
I love
regular.
her.
Here's the thing. I know people in common with him, I think. That's a touching story because the Lord's work is honest. Okay, I like the containers, but
it's
they
a
are hard
touching
to get
story
open. I finally got it
because
open
the
yesterday,
Lord's
and
work is
I
honest.
do like the stackability
What
of
does
them,
that even
but
mean?
the corners have that little piece of plastic. It was annoying to get it open.
She's
I
like
reviewed
not
it
a real
yesterday
person.
in the wrong attire, so I may post that video also, but let's try it again today. Okay, leek horseradish chicken salad, okay? Creamy, he's done the pureed program, I can tell already. Leek
He's
horseradish,
done the
haven't heard about
pureed
that.
program. So I think what she means by that is that he uses pureed chicken in his chicken salad, which a lot of people don't like because it doesn't seem real anymore, and it gets a weird texture to it when you do that. And also it kind of doesn't seem like just the chunks of chicken just feel more real when you're eating it, at least in my opinion. I don't know. She's closing her eyes. Like, I love it. She's in the zone, man. In her chicken salad shirt.
Not picking up the horseradish, picking up the leek. I have thoughts. Give me a sec. Normal flavor.
Leek and horseradish sounds interesting. That's a cool combo, but she said she's not picking up the flavor, so I don't know. Falcor says, Bethany's
Here's the
reviews
issue.
are everything. I
There's high
effing
quality,
love her. Yes,
there's high
I
mayonnaise
love her too.
content.
She's great.
Like the packaging, Meadow Lane. It's a rich bitch area in Southampton.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I run into this with a lot of chicken salad from these delis.
Of course he would name his grocery store after a rich area of Southampton, but
It tastes
okay,
good,
continue.
the flavor's good. The individual pieces of chicken they're like very chewy. It's not quite dry.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying.
But they like are not
puree
one
is
with
not
the whole
good.
program. And
It makes
I think
the
it's
chicken
the individual
act
chicken
weird.
that's being used that isn't roasted to perfection, isn't tender, isn't moist to perfection. And then even the enrobing of the mayonnaise is like around
Enrobing?
it, but not inside it. So
The
the
what?
pureeing helped, but it's still not landing. It's a 7. It was a 7 yesterday. It's a 7 today. The
You
chicken
guys,
itself
the
needs to be
enrobing
so
of the
perfect
mayonnaise?
that it has to sort of just, and it has to be done when warm. They have to be mixing the mayonnaise in when warm, because then it really is like massaging oil into the skin.
Yes, that is true, because if you mix it and the chicken's cold and the mayonnaise is cold, yeah.
I know it
she's
sounds
right.
crazy, but that's when it's best to.
No, she's right about that. Yeah, I love her reviews. She is like the queen of TikTok reviews. KO says, I don't eat chicken salad. Maybe the leeks are pureed. Yeah, that could be. That could be. It's like a mousse. Yeah, it's chicken salad mousse. Kind of sounds gross, actually. But then he had one of his friends do a review of the nuggets, and like, okay, I have a lot of problems. The mouth noises, if you're listening on headphones,
guys.
like, I don't know.
Alex here. I
It's,
just went to Meadow Lane.
does this seem like uncanny? I don't know. This is like a weird, it's just kind of creepy to me, but I love the comments of this review. So he's titled it Honest Review of Meadow Lane's Chicken Nuggets, but also he says he's friends with Sammy. So, I don't know how honest a review it is, but the first person says, this is the exact person I would expect to shop here, and the second person says, this is a rough watch.
Sammy is a mutual friend with a lot of my pen friends and friends from LA.
Okay.
And I secured the much anticipated nuggets.
I
with a
secured
picture of
the
his dog
nuggets.
on it.
Okay,
And this
sure.
is my honest review
of
what they taste like. Very interestingly enough, they asked at the cashier if I wanted hoisin
I don't know why
and mustard
everything he
sauce,
does
and I
is
opted for
weird
the
to me,
hoisin.
but like this whole thing is just,
Let's try.
I don't know. Maybe if Bacon Strips was here, he could tell us what this guy's doing wrong, because rough, dude. Tough watch. Are you okay? How are all these
Wow.
Meadow Lane people the same person? I love her lack of energy. Girl, go give us nothing. Wow, your personality is just electric. This is my endorsement of my friend's store. I'm calling it an honest review, despite my
And
bias.
it's gluten-free. Well done, Sammy.
And it's gluten-free, guys.
So crispy, so tender.
I mean, I know this is your dude, Sammy, but like, you might want to have this guy delete this one. I don't know. Like, stick with the influencer girls, because this is not doing it for me. But this is like a regular person doing a review, and I thought this one was great. This person clearly is not being paid by Sammy at all.
Let's go to try the New York Erewhon version. It's called...
He said, "Hose, are you
I've
up?"
been seeing it all over my FYP. Let's see if it's better than Erewhon. And let's see if there are some EBT.
This is I'm Joom on TikTok.
On card. Is it good? I'm going there right now. Oh, this is ghetto. Look at this line. Hi. Oh my god, I'm waiting with you guys. Sorry. The minuscule is in. Oh, it's actually really small. On TikTok, it's
Hummingbird Kisses says that's gross. Yeah, I agree.
Because someone said it was wrong.
KO says gluten-free and devoid of joy.
Let's try the egg salad. Not chop. It better be like good. This is my queen right here. Someone told me that they have the hot tenders. Oh, so put this one back? Put this one back. Okay. Cute. Oh yeah, we don't do that. I'll get the cauliflower. You guys accept EBT?
Got the cauliflower. Okay.
You accept EBT? No. You like, what is it?
He asked if they accept EBT, and they do not.
I don't speak that language. Okay. I'm joking. So we're paying $44. Okay, you got the Madeline. $44, you better be good. This is supposed to be.
Okay, $44 for the cauliflower nuggets. Looks like some veggies. I don't know what else you got.
The wrench.
Not a fan of the chicken. Okay, all right.
There's a pigeon next to me. Let's see if it tastes good. This one is not that bad.
Okay, the egg salad, not bad.
I'm tasting straight milk.
Milk? Okay, that's not a great endorsement.
Like, it's so soggy. Like, so I rate this a 4 out of 10.
Okay, now that looks like the buffalo cauliflower, similar to the very famous buffalo cauliflower from Erewhon.
Chicken, 2 out of 10. The win.
2 out of 10 on the chicken nuggets. Oh no.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard to trust these viral things. Oh, the viral chicken nuggets. Oh, they're so popular. They're so good. But then when somebody who's not getting paid tries them, they're not good.
Oh, really? No shade, no. It's $44 for all 3. I'm like, no, okay, you guys. The minuscule is out.
I love just telling everyone outside how bad it is too. That's so great.
It was definitely not worth the hype. I'm irritated. I'm disgusted. How is you up?
See, what a great I love a genuine review, and I think we got a real one right there. And I feel like a lot of people were thinking those things, and they just didn't say it because they wanted to get paid. And, yeah, you know, that's fine, I guess. I mean, but he's even got Barbara Corcoran out here doing it. And I'm sure, you know, his dad's a billionaire. Barbara's a billionaire, so they probably know each other. But here's Sammy with Barbara, just total, you know, I'm sure it's just happenstance. Like, she just happened to be walking through Tribeca and just strolled into his little establishment and decided to make a 2-minute commercial about it for her own TikTok page. A little Chopin on the background here, I believe. Beautiful. What are we doing? Yeah, carrots. Yes, Barbara. This is probably Barbara's first time in a grocery store in like 40 years, and she's just marveling at carrots. I can't. She just ate one.
This little guy's all happy inside there, having a good time. Hey guys, you having a good time together?
The mushrooms are having a good time, guys. Barbara says the mushrooms are having a good time. I just, like, she's not even mic'd up. We can't hear anything she's saying. What is this? I love you, Barbara, but, like, what is this? Why did you make a commercial for this place? I don't understand it. See, again, with the super slow pans of an area that's like, you know, they're only going 4 feet from right to left for some reason. Because I swear he said you cannot film front to back of the store. I've not seen a single shot in that direction. Like, what is this shot right here? Shows the art and then pans to the left, but they have to stop immediately because they can't show too much context. Like, they sell pasta sauce, guys. And broccoli. Amazing.
Bolognese sauce.
Yeah, bolognese sauce. There you go. I'm sure she definitely cooks all her own meals for sure.
Nothing better than fried chicken.
Yeah, that never gets old.
I told you.
Is Sammy flirting with Barbara? Okay. Barbara is, like, shocked by the taste of that. I don't know if that was good or bad. I don't... $12 for that much chicken salad? I don't know, Barb. I don't know. This is just very weird to me, dude. This is very weird, and it just seems like it's all manufactured. It seems forced. And a lot of these reviews just don't seem genuine. D says, next time I come to this chat, I'm gonna be like, Hose, are you up? I love it. I love it. Hold on, let's go back to that. We'll get a clean clip of it. Hold on, where is it?
How is you up? Let's go to class with Erewhon Meadow Lane.
Love it. And he called it Meadow Lane. I love it. I love it. D says, that's the lady from Shark Tank, right? Yes, that's right. Barbara Corcoran is a real estate magnate in New York, and she is on Shark Tank. The song reminds me of Bad Santa. Oh, the Chopin song? Yeah, okay. I think that's who it is, actually. I'm just really testing my knowledge of classical music right now. She's probably invested into the store. You are right, Black Magic. She probably is. She's probably got a 5% riding on this thing, for sure. It's against the code of conduct, KO says. The Blueberry Bouncers will kick you out if you film the two walls together. Yeah, there is not one video that exists standing at the back of the store looking at the front door of the store. Not one. Black Magic says you gotta clip that. Yes, that's why I played it again, so I can go back and I will get that. I'll get that so we have it on a button like this guy right here.
Wait, what?
I will never forget that kid, man. I love him so much.
Thanks for the 20 bandos.
I hope he's doing good with his 20 bandos. Falcor says she's a weird lady. Yeah, she is. Barbara has gotten a little bit weird as she's been more and more in the spotlight. It's quite strange. But the Erewhon heard about this, okay, and they came to the rescue. Okay, they rushed to the scene. They were like, "Listen, I don't know who you think you are, Meadow Lane, but here we are. We're in NYC. I believe." They're only available on DoorDash because it's a ghost kitchen, and it's only available for delivery in the area where this grocery store is. CB the Gypsy in the chat, what is going on? She says, hey kiddos, happy Monday to you, CB. Hope you had a great weekend. So here is the DoorDash Erewhon smoothie experience in New York City.
I have the first real Erewhon smoothies in New York City from their new tonic bar. So basically this morning I got a push notification from...
Got a push notification from DoorDash? From Postmates. Okay.
Postmates saying I was in delivery range for Erewhon smoothies. Obviously, I pressed checkout immediately. It was
Obviously, you press checkout immediately. If you get a text that you're in range of an Erewhon smoothie, you pretty much have to click buy.
$84
They
for
are
3 smoothies.
$84 for 3 smoothies. It's a steal. Okay.
You obviously can't pick it up, but you can get delivered if you're in a mile of their West Village location. The fact that I'm in delivery range is just like magical. Right now, these are the only 3 smoothies you can get. The other ones all say coming soon.
Okay.
This is the coconut cloud.
You can get 3 smoothies.
Honestly, like this tastes right to me.
It tastes right. Does it taste right? I don't... What does that mean?
It just like tastes like LA. Next,
it tastes like LA.
Smoothie.
That is a sentence.
Okay, this one tastes a little off. Maybe because I drank from the bottom. It's really sweet. I'm kind of chunky. I feel like when I had it in LA, it was really smooth. This one's a bit chunky. I think they have some stuff to work on. This one needs some help. Okay, vanilla matcha. I think if I hadn't let it sit out for so long, it'd be a lot better, but it's pretty good. Tastes like a ice cream matcha latte. They may need to work on some stuff, but this is pretty exciting. They have the first real Erewhon smoothies in New York City from their new tonic bar. So basically this morning I got
I enjoyed it as well.
From Postmates saying I was in delivery range for Erewhon smoothies. Obviously I pressed checkout immediately. It was $84 for these 3 smoothies, but
$84, dude. Okay, so it started replaying. Okay, these girls heard about it. They've definitely tried the Erewhon smoothies in LA, so here they are to compare them.
Never order this again.
We need to know. We need to know what LA tastes like. I don't want to taste LA, says Crooked Orchids. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it doesn't taste like LA. What? LA is very polluted. I don't know. I don't know what what you want it to taste like, but I know what it looks like.
$17 in tax total. Actually have to pay California and New York tax to drink it. Reporting live from the streets of New York City. They're bold enough to say that this is going to be as good as it is in LA. We're going to try. I always have said that I think this would reset my mental health. Let's see.
Okay. Are both of them wearing, like, Meta glasses or something? Because both of these pairs of glasses look like they don't belong to either of these people. It's very distracting.
It's like crazy how Erewhon revolutionized smoothies. Like, hate on it all you want. Every smoothie shop in the US is doing this little swirl shit now. Strawberry.
They revolutionized smoothies by charging $40 for them and naming them after Hailey Bieber. Black Magic says, are they going to start having taste testing competitions with these? I hope not. I really hope not. I can't.
Glaze Hailey Bieber chocolate vanilla swirl cookie crunch.
The what? There was a lot of words right there.
Little swirl shit now. Strawberry glaze Hailey Bieber chocolate vanilla swirl cookie crunch.
I can't do it. I can't with these names, man.
It's supposed to be like a monumental moment in Madison Square Park. Shivering.
Is this a monumental moment? Really? This is a monumental moment. I'm really glad we got to share this moment.
It reminds me of the taste of like the froyo at Costco. That's like froyo at Costco? Yeah, like I'm literally getting that flavor right now. Fear there have been so many copycats that just didn't blow my mind the way I wanted. Like, coconut.
Okay. I mean, I don't... I don't know. I don't know how to process this. Because, like, this is Erewhon, so I don't know what we're talking about with, like, knockoffs and, like, it not tasting like the real thing, and I don't know.
Cloud. I feel like I'm gonna like this one the best already, though. I like that one. It's less sweet. There's more of like, is there almond milk?
I can't do it. So, okay. The Erewhon smoothies are on the scene, guys. I can't do another 2 minutes with these people. But if you want to check them out, that's NYC but gluten-free on TikTok. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. This is... People are starving, Kim. We don't need $40 smoothies and $20 raw chicken nuggets. Wendy's already got $20 chicken nuggets. KO says, Elmo, correct reaction. Thank you for the validation there. Meech says, oh my god, I do love the coconut cloud. You know, I've seen other people talk about these, and the ingredient combinations do look like they sound really good, and they use a lot of good ingredients, and that's good quality food is a great thing for everyone to have access to, but I think very few people can make it a regular thing to drink a a $30 smoothie for lunch. So, as long as they're marketing toward the right crowd, though, I think they'll be fine. You know, like, obviously, there's only certain areas of NYC where they're gonna have the wallet to afford something like that, because the median annual salary in New York is just over $40,000. So somebody making $40,000 a year is not buying a $40 smoothie. But you know, Black Magic says it's just like the Costco Froyo, but 10 times the price, so it must taste better, right? I have not had the Costco Froyo. I didn't know that was even a thing. I don't Costco. So maybe I will have someone pick me one up. I do know a couple of people who go to Costco. Is that at like the little restaurant at the front where they sell the Pepsi and the big hot dog? Or is it like a packaged item that they sell in the freezer section? CB says, I'm not paying $84 for three for 3 of annoying unless it includes a lot of booze. Yeah. 3 of anything. Okay. I thought you were calling the girls annoying. I agree on both. I don't know. Meech says, wait, I missed it. How did they get the coconut cloud to $40? Did they add a bunch of protein powders or something? On the website that the other girl showed, they're $18 a piece, but I think when you pay the Postmates delivery fee and the New York taxes, it adds quite a bit. She said they paid $17 in tax on the 3 smoothies, which is wild. But I guess, you know, if you're just going to try it once, that's fine. But CB says, I don't think there's any smoothie in the world that's going to reset my mental health. I think a trip to the Caribbean will do that instead. You know, if you just forego the Erewhon smoothies for a couple weeks, you could afford a trip to the Caribbean. And I agree. I think that would reset your mental a lot quicker. Anyone who pays that much for a smoothie needs to have their brain examined. I agree, D. I just don't see this becoming more than an influencer kind of tourist hotspot type of thing. And I think that is why Erewhon went with delivery only on Postmates first, to try and gauge the market first before they jump right in and open a store, you know, kind of like our boy Sammy probably should have done. But that's just my opinion. He's a billionaire. He's out here. He can fail all day and he'll still cough and make more money than I'll ever see in my life. So good for him. Chaos is kind of funny because New York City claims to have the best water for pizza and bagels. So would it not also be the best water for smoothies then? You know, that might be. I have heard that they have the special water there in New York that makes the dough taste different. It's just got that little extra pollution for you. That's the key. The smoothie actually is a meal if you look at the ingredients of some of them. Well, as long as it's filling, I don't mind. I have a smoothie for dinner a lot of the time. I mean, and they do, you know, the one I get, I think is $10. So I guess $18 isn't too far off, but like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of them are full of sugar too. CB says, holy they're 1,000 calories. Ooh, I did not know they were 1,000 calories. That is, whew. Oh yeah, meat right above that. They're 1,000 plus calories. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's definitely a meal. You cannot eat anything alongside that. Probably 60 grams of sugar too, from all the fruit. And then they probably add sugar in there. Probably use like turbinado or something. They're probably calorie dense. I don't know what they're made from. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Blue spirulina is in that cloud one, it looked like. They're fruit, protein, vitamins, dairy, etc. Okay. I've got to spend $20 and blow my calories for the entire day? Yikes. Yeah. Yeah. And that's just for the smoothie. When you actually get the delivery, that's probably another $20. And then you got to tip the guy. Hey, you're in $50 before you know it. That's why they get 3, because you might as well get 3 and spend $80 than spend $50 and get 1. Meech says, you drink 1 and you're full, no joke, and I eat a lot. Okay. Okay. Well then, to me, that's not as egregious as a meal. The problem I have with it is the hype surrounding it. It's not the actual food itself. The food itself is good. I like encouraging people to eat healthy. And if we have to call something after Hailey Bieber to get you to eat something that's not ultra processed, then whatever, whatever it takes. D says, but they aren't making it a meal. They throw stuff in a blender. If you did the same ingredients at home, it's not $24. That's true. But then you have to make it at home. And that involves effort and groceries. And then you got to go to Meadowlane. Black Magic says, there's a bagel shop here in Phoenix that ships water from New York to make their bagels. No kidding. Okay. The real authentic New York bagels. We got the ground up rats in there and everything. That was another supposed scandal that happened at Meadow Lane. Was there someone saw a mouse in there and called the health department on him, so the health department came in. They got an A on their health inspection, and Sammy made videos about it, being like, we're gonna close the store because someone called and complained. It was really stupid. But yeah, they're fine. There's rats in every restaurant in New York. If you're inside of a building in New York, there's rats in it. Meech says, D, it's just like eating out. Hold on, where'd it go? You're paying for the convenience. You could also cook a burger at home for $2, but people go to McDonald's and pay $10. That is true. That is very true. The laziness is a huge factor. That smoothie would be my entire day of food. That is awesome. 1,000 calories. Whew, man, that is quite a deficit. I could not do that. I have to eat. I think my goal is 2,400. I rarely get there though. D says, I get that, but there's no way I'd go there and pay $24 when I can go to a regular place and get one for $8. That's true. I think a lot of it is you're just paying for the name and the TikTok and the bright colors and the look at my cup, and it's named after the celebrity I like or whatever, just kind of being in the cool club. Where you're paying the extra for it to say Erewhon or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Meech says, it's like if you went to a nice place to get a Wagyu beef burger and pay $30. Yeah, I mean, you could make the argument too that they're probably getting like better quality ingredients than you would get just at the store, but I don't know. I don't know whether that's actually the case or not, because like I said, produce comes from the same place. I would for sure get that smoothie over medicinals, but I'd have to have half one day and half another day. Yeah, there you go. That way you could still have something to eat later. Oh man. I wonder if you could exclude certain ingredients and cut the calorie count down on those too. There's probably a lot of sugar in there. Yeah. Yeah. So Yeah, Meech says some ingredients do cost more. Yeah, and I think there's, you know, there's certain things, there's grades of quality. You know, you could make the argument that that certain produce is higher quality than other produce, but I don't know whether you're really having like a meaningful difference between the two. A strawberry's a strawberry, no matter what brand name you put on the cup. That's right. The same farmer grew them. Call me KO tonight. I can't spell or get my messages right. Hey, that's okay. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, KO says, who doesn't have rats in NYC? Yeah, everybody's got rats. CV says, Drew, I'm 5 foot tall. I only need 1,200 calories a day. Okay. That's like half of what I'm at. That's good. 1,200, man. Whew. I would be starving. Okay. Dates, collagen, sea moss, and coconut cream. Okay. There's collagen in the smoothie? Coconut cream? Yeah, okay. I get you. These are premium ingredients. Yeah, I agree. Smoothie King doesn't have coconut cream and collagen and sea moss. But yeah, I feel like there's a certain type of person that's going there and a certain type of person that will never go there, for sure. Meech says, I would never grocery shop at Erewhon, but the smoothies slap. I agree. I would probably try a smoothie. Those things look good. They look really good. The bright colors, I don't know. I think it would get me. I might have to get me a Hailey Bieber smoothie. Yes, that is why they stay in business, though. You're right. 5 foot tall is crazy. Yes. You don't seem that short. I don't know. The 1.5 inches makes all the difference. Falcor says, I'm 5'10". Oh my gosh. Falcor is tall. So is Meech, I think. Yeah, you definitely, if you're on the 1,200 calories a day diet, you can't be eating an Erewhon smoothie, for sure. I feel like, yeah, that would be the only thing that you would be able to eat that day. So, yeah, I'm gonna watch this because I think that this influencer culture stuff is fascinating. But, I don't know. What do you guys think as far as, like, the future of this store? I feel like he is either going to lose interest in this project, or other people, like the customer base, is going to lose interest once everyone makes their TikTok video. Maybe, you know, some people in the area will make it a regular thing to go there and grab chicken nuggets, but I don't think people are wanting to stand in line for an hour every day to get into a place to grab some lunch for $100. But I don't know. Maybe that's New York life, and I'm just ignorant to it. Yes. Absolutely need a picture with CB and Falcor, the tallest and shortest together. That's right, and Meech in there too. CB says, I have a whole set of cabinets in the kitchen I can't even use because I just can't reach them. I love that. I feel like we could build you in like a fold out stool or something like that, like some sort of I don't know, maybe you have one of those things like they have in libraries, that ladder that's like on the track, you just kind of Oh my gosh, yes. I cannot imagine having like whole cabinets in my kitchen I just can't use because I can't get in. That is a tough problem to have. But yeah, dude, this stuff is wild. So I will keep y'all posted on this. I checked up on some Black Friday videos, and apparently, like, no one went shopping for Black Friday. Like, I'm seeing so many videos of empty Walmarts, empty Targets, just empty malls. Nobody went shopping, apparently. So, that I thought was interesting. But now, in the time of struggling to pay for groceries, we're doing $40 smoothies and $20 chicken nuggets at the luxury grocery store. It's really two Americas, isn't it? Falcor says, I feel like my 10-year-olds are taller than CB. That might be true. They could be. CB says, yes, I'm the same height as my 11-year-old niece. Oh my gosh. Black Magic says, I'm 6'2", and HK is 5'3". Oh my, okay. Yeah, that is quite a height difference. Almost a whole foot. Meech says, did you see all the people that lined up for that Target gift bag, and it was literally a lip gloss inside, and people were raging? Yeah, we played a couple of videos of that. It's so funny. It is so funny. Like, I love the one girl had a really good attitude about it, but she was still like, what in the heck is this? Like, hold on, I might, I could probably pull it up real quick. Oh no, she privated her account. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I can't pull that one up. She has pulled that one down. But if you go back to the I forget what the what I called that show, Black Friday fakery or trickery or something like that. There's a couple clips of people. They waited from like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. to get these stupid swag bags. They're outside in the cold. It's 10 degrees and you're outside waiting for a bag that had Uno cards, a lip gloss, some electrolyte powder, I believe some sort of a skin cream, and Nerds candy. So, yeah, absolutely just horrible. CB says, my old man's the same height as you, Fal. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess he is taller. I've seen a picture of you guys. Why would people line up for Black Friday when all these stores do is fake sales the whole week? Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about. There's a website called Camel that you can use to track the price of Amazon items, and Nance actually discovered that what they do to try and beat those price trackers is that they just change the name of the item slightly. So it is really a racket. Black Friday is a full scam now. KO says, supposedly there were some that had gift cards in there, but she was so cute. That lady was so funny. Yeah, she was really thankful and appreciative, and she was smiling. She had her little Starbucks. Like, I thought that video was so wholesome, but, you know, the internet's mean. People were probably being mean to her, so that's sad that she took her video down. But yeah. Absolutely crazy moves from Target there. I still don't know about the Starbucks Bear Cup. I don't know if they're bringing those back or what. A lot of people were mad about that one too. Oh, the holidays in America. I love it. Falcor says, Meech, I hit up Michael's Black Friday for art supplies. Okay. See, that's good. See, so that's something you were already going to get. Something that you will use. It's not something that you're buying because it was on sale for Black Friday. So that's good. I like that. Most are buy one, get one free. So I load up on sketchbooks for Cora. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Yes. Dude, Michael's is a fun store. I agree. It is sad. They don't have Michael's where you are? Oh my gosh, Meech. Yeah, that's tough, man. I don't know where you're buying the sketchbook if you can't go to Michael's. Like, you know, a leather bound sketchbook. There's something about getting a new notebook. I love it. Meech says, remember when people were losing their minds over those? Yes. It's something new every week. It really is. But I enjoy keeping up with it. And if you enjoy keeping up with it, hit that subscribe button and come hang out with us Mondays and Fridays. I appreciate y'all being here and listen to me blabber on about whatever silly thing. And I hope y'all have a great week. Tell your families you love them. And I will catch y'all on Friday for the extras. Peace.